My question is to you, Secretary of State, Mr. Pompeo. Why have you chosen to visit Sri Lanka at a time when the US is going in for elections? Is the purpose of your visit to move Sri Lanka towards an alliance against China? I mean, is US attempting to offset Beijing's influence by signing new agreements like MCC, SOFA, through the Quad group in Sri Lanka? And also, you all have imposed sanctions against our present army commander, one of the war heroes in our country, Lieutenant General Shavindra Silva, from entering United States of America based on independently unverified information. What is the current status on that? And did the government of Sri Lanka request you to reconsider imposition of travel ban on Lieutenant General Shavindra Silva in terms of the Geneva resolution? Thank you.
Thank you. I think there were 3 questions there. The last one, look, it's a legal process in the United States. We'll always continue to review it, and we want to make sure we get it both technically, factually, and legally right. We'll continue to do that. I think your first question was about timing. Foreign Minister reminded me I owed you. I was scheduled to come here previously, and events around the world caused me not to be able to make that stop here. This was a time when I was able to make it. I'm thrilled to be here. It's a wonderful opportunity, and on the eve of our 72nd anniversary of our relationship, I think it was an important time for me to be here, and I'm glad that I was able to make it. Your final question was about what we're trying to accomplish here. We want the people of Sri Lanka to have sovereignty and independence. We want them to be successful. We want sustainable development for them. We think the United States as a friend and partner offers just exactly that, and we want that. Look, we have a shared vision. Democratic nations always do. Right, so I traveled to India. I'm here. I'll be in the Maldives this afternoon. I'll head on to Indonesia. We know that these democracies have a shared vision for free and open shipping lanes, the capacity to trade, for people to travel wherever they want to go. These are visions that the people of Sri Lanka share with the people of the United States. And so my visit today was to talk about those things, to figure out good ways that we can continue to build and develop our relationship so that American private sector companies will see the opportunity that's here and come invest and train Sri Lankans and build up those communities too. These are the kind of things that America offers. There's a different vision. The Chinese have a very different vision. We want to make sure that the people of Sri Lanka have the capacity to execute their sovereign rights, to remain independent, to have the freedom to hold elections just like the ones that you all have held. Those are the things that democracies work on together. Those are the vision that we share, and that's why I was excited to be able to make it here today. Thank you. Thanks for all those questions.
Okay, and from the U.S. media, we'll go to Nike Cheng with VOA.
Good day, Mr. Foreign Minister. Colombo is indeed a beautiful place. Glad to be here. If I may ask, this is the first time in many years a U.S. Secretary of State visits Sri Lanka. Do you welcome more U.S. presence in the region? Is advancing U.S.-Sri Lanka relationship an irritant to Sri Lanka's relationship with China? Thank you very much.
Sri Lanka-US relations, as I mentioned earlier, is the 72nd anniversary. Very happy that Secretary of State has picked the anniversary to be with us. It's a long years of cooperation that we have come forward, and we look forward to go to the future too. As we have Secretary of State with us today, there will be many US dignitaries, even in the future, visiting Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a neutral, non-aligned country committed to peace, as I mentioned earlier. On that principles, we hope to continue with our relations with the United States and other countries.